What's up, guys? It's Zach, the Celtics guy here. I'm back with another video, and I'm here to talk about some things that's on my mind while I am out for my walk this morning before I go into work. Because those of you who saw my stream last night know that I have 3 double shifts ahead of me this weekend: today, tomorrow, and Sunday. So while I was out walking this morning, out here in the woods, it's approximately 7:03 a.m. American Eastern Time. But while I was on my walk and I was listening to some, YouTube playlist, because that's usually what I do when I walk. Sometimes I listen to music, sometimes I listen to YouTube playlists and whatnot. I was going back and I was listening to some stuff from like Aaron Mate and the Gray Zone and whatnot, and just a bunch of different stuff. And I was thinking about this, in all honesty. I was thinking about this. And it literally strikes me as about Sam Seder, because when I was listening to Sam Seder's latest appearance outside of his show on the show called The Vanguard with Gavin and Zach, I was thinking about this. I'm like, the dude has such an unhealthy obsession with fucking drama and attention, and it makes me begin to question Sam Seder's mental state. Okay, and I know that might sound a bit cartoonish, but I'm seriously starting to question it, because it's like, the dude has such an unhealthy obsession with Joe Rogan and other YouTubers, including like Tim Pool and so forth, and stuff like that, and debate me, this and that, and has this debate me sort of mentality, which I think is fucking pathetic. But I don't know, like, most of me just thinks that Sam Seder just strikes me as someone who is just legitimately not that smart. Like, he just strikes me as someone who is not intelligent, is not informed, and is pretty ignorant for that matter, and just strikes me as someone who just is just desperate for clicks and desperate for attention. And I mean, he's a fucking clout chaser. He's a classic fucking clout chaser. But it makes me also at the same time question it, because, I don't know, looking back on it, Sam Seder has always struck me as someone who's just an obnoxious, fucking smug douchebag who thinks he's the smartest one in the room. But back in the day, I mean, way back when he was that way, I still enjoyed his content, and especially with Michael Brooks on there. But when Michael Brooks died a few years ago, sadly, at the age of like 36 or 37, of a blood clot or something like that. Yeah, it was like a blood clot. Like, his show has gone so far off a fucking cliff. And then when he started parroting like COVID paranoia and all that other stuff, it just struck me as like, okay, this is getting a little ridiculous. But then it just got worse and worse as time went on. And it's just pathetic. And it literally strikes me as, it's like, it makes me question Sam Seder's mental state, because it's like, it's almost making me think that from a mental health perspective, I almost feel sorry for the dude. Because it's like, I almost feel sorry for him. I almost feel sorry for Sam Seder, in all honesty. But at the same time, I don't, because I do and I don't at the same time. It's almost like I hope that, it's like, dude, if you got this kind of unhealthy obsession with Joe Rogan, and you got this unhealthy obsession with like other YouTubers and other stuff like that, and you're so fucking desperate for clicks and attention and whatnot, it's like, I honestly think that Sam Seder has some deeply rooted psychological issues, in all honesty. Like, I literally do. Because it's like, all that it is it's just like, nowadays, it's just nothing but, we all know what Sam Seder spouts, okay? I don't even think I even need to get into it. Like, when you see clips like, right-winger Joe Rogan said this, or Bill Maher is an ass, or dumb Aaron Mate says this, it's like, or Tim Pool is a liar, it's just like, do I even need to respond to that? It's like, how do you even respond to shit like that? And it's just, it's sad. It's fucking sad and it's pathetic. But I am questioning Sam Seder's mental state at this point. And it never brought me to this level. And I never thought that I would ever see the day where I would ever be questioning any of these people's mental state. Or any of these people. But, you know, or he has such an unhealthy obsession with Joe Rogan and Jimmy Dore. It almost makes me question. It's like, dude, I think you need to seek help for this fucking problem, in all honesty. I honestly think that you need to seek help. It's like, part of me almost just hopes that Sam Seder should just get some help. But I don't think he would ever get help because he's beyond help. He's beyond help. He doesn't think that he's wrong. He thinks that he is right. He thinks that his opinion and other shitbag shit libs like him, like the Young Turks, for example, the Young Turds, that his opinion and their opinions are superior. That's what he thinks. So, who could, like, listen to this guy and take him seriously? The dude has millions of subscribers, but he's so dishonest and so disingenuous. And he uses his fame and success on YouTube in the most irresponsible way possible. That's the saddest part. Is he has the nerve to say that Joe Rogan is irresponsible and that, oh, Joe Rogan should be held accountable. And the dude is pro-censorship. Like, don't sit there and tell me that you are against censorship when you say that these media companies need to be held accountable. Like, dude, that's fucking bullshit. It's like, dude, you're seriously striking me as someone who is seriously paranoid, and you strike me as someone who just literally has some kind of, like, paranoia disorder. Like, I honestly think that, like, Sam Seder's the type of guy that, like, hides under his bed and thinks that Joe Rogan and Jimmy Dore are in his closet. It's just, it's really sad and it's really pathetic. And I would feel sorry for him if he wasn't such a fucking asshole. Now, he wants to call Bill Maher an asshole. He wants to call all these people assholes. But he's everything that he accuses his critics of. Like, times up to the sky and the stars in space. Like, that's what he is. Like, just everything I've seen from Sam Seder in the past year, he has turned into the biggest fucking clown and the biggest joke on the internet. Worse than the Young Turks, that even as hard as that is to believe. Like, he has degraded. His stock has gone down so much, and it's just really pathetic. It's really, really pathetic. And I'm not even, like, saying this as, like, I'm being, like, genuine when I say that. Like, I'm being genuine when I say this, but it's like, I seriously think that Sam Seder has some kind of deeply rooted paranoia disorder or psychological disorder or something. I really believe that. Because all that his show is nowadays, or what he even talks about, which he rarely ever does, because he's so fucking fixated on drama and clout chasing and just desperate for clicks and attention, that he rarely talks about what he really is for, because it's just nothing but 99% COVID paranoia, 99% everything against the right wing, which they're not even right wing, most of them are just left of him and the Democrats, like what Jimmy Dore is, or Aaron Mate, or Max Blumenthal are, or Glenn Greenwald and people like that, all of which I'm massive fans of and fan of the gray zone. And then when he talks about it, it's just nothing but Joe Rogan smear campaigns or Jimmy Dore smear campaigns, and just flinging mud at all my critics as a right-winger, anti-vaxxer, and dangerous, and this person should be kicked off the internet, this person should be held accountable, and everything like that. That's not healthy, okay? It's not healthy. And I honestly wish that we couldn't give this guy any more oxygen. And I don't even want to give this guy oxygen. I really don't. I don't even want to give this guy the fucking time of day. I really don't. I don't want to give this guy the time of day whatsoever. Just like I stopped giving fucking Hunter Avalone oxygen and the time of day a while ago. But he's recently started bitching and moaning about Damien again, but that's a whole nother story altogether that I talked about on my stream last night, and I might talk about it a future date. But Sam Seder just strikes me as someone who literally, like, legit has serious psychological issues. It's just like, I almost hope that the dude gets help. I hope his family gets some help or something. Because it's not like this is a healthy, this is not a healthy obsession. This is not healthy for somebody to be this paranoid and this obsessed with clout chasing and all these people that literally have no bearing on anybody whatsoever. It's just an opinion, okay? Joe Rogan's opinions on this, that, or the other thing, or Jimmy Dore's opinions, or even my opinions for that matter. Like, you all know the stuff I promote on this channel. That's very controversial to some extent, you know. You know, I'm more sympathetic with Russia over Ukraine. I side with China over Taiwan. I'm pretty damn left-wing. I'm left-wing of the Democrats. I'm left-wing of all these people. You know, I think the Syrian chemical attacks were fucking staged and they're a hoax. They were staged by child actors. They were having kids shower, all the hose. They were hosing kids down. They were taking the hose and washing themselves down and using chemicals on themselves. That's what they were doing. So, I mean, it was a CIA staged attack, but of course, the shit libs will parrot the CIA talking points. See, that's what I mean. I almost think that Anna Kasparian has some kind of psychological issues. I think she has psychological issues. I think the Young Turks have psychological issues. I think Cenk Uygur has psychological issues. But Sam Seder just strikes me as someone who, like, legitimately, I think has deep-rooted mental problems. I think he has deep-rooted psychological issues, and it's like, dude, seriously, get some fucking help. Get some help. Stop it. Get some help. You know, get some help. It's not healthy, okay? It's not healthy. You know, I never thought that I, would ever make a video like this. You know, but I've been thinking about that for a while, but, I mean, Sam Seder I don't think he's well. I don't think he's well mentally. I don't think he's in a good place mentally. I really don't. And I think it's pathetic. And I think the dude should seriously get some, like, psychological attention for his obsession with all these people. It's like, if I was being this obsessed with, like, Hunter Avalon or these other people, you know, I would say maybe I should get some help. And I'm the guy who works in mental health, you know? And I just make videos for fun. I make videos like this for fun where I call people out and shit like that. If something's really on my mind and I don't feel like I want to talk about it later, I'll just whip out the camera and just start talking right now, which is what I'm doing right now, out in the middle of the Georgetown Raleigh State Forest, you know? I don't give a fuck. There's nobody out here. It's like 7 o'clock in the morning. You know? In the middle of the wilderness, which I love, by the way. I love this kind of thing. You know, this is the type of thing that's good for my mental state, and it's good for a lot of people's mental state. It's like, seriously, Sam Seder, get some fucking help. Shit libs and people that are obsessed with the right wing and obsessed with people that are left of them, including me, get some help. Seriously, get some help. But anyway, I'm gonna wrap this little video up here because I'm back to my car and I gotta head to work now. I got a long fucking weekend ahead of me, but I just want to tie you guys over with this video. I'll be back at some point again soon. I'll definitely be doing more streams next week. Stay tuned for that. More stuff on the way. This is Zach the Celtics guy saying thank you for watching, and I will catch you all in the next stream or video and other stuff in the works. Stay tuned for more and more stuff on the way. This is me reporting from the Georgetown Raleigh State Forest. One of my favorite walking places in all of my state of Massachusetts. So yeah. Anyway, see y'all again next time, and I'll catch you guys with more streams next week. Be safe, be well, have a great weekend, and I'll see y'all again next time. And hopefully Sam Seder will get some help, but I don't have any confidence in it because people like him are beyond help. The people like that who are beyond help, we need to continue to call them out, and I think we need to continue speaking out against them. Peace out.